How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F125 My Team Career Mode for today's Miami Grand Prix, which is our second sprint race weekend of the season. So this should be pretty interesting, to say the least, and we're going to see how it all kind of goes. But before we get into today's episode, you guys might be able to hear all the audio, game audio, excuse me, hopefully. That's because for some reason OBS reset my settings for the game volume and where it comes out of on OBS. So changed it back to the right output, and so far it just by a couple recordings and everything like that, the audio is back, which is another reason why the Jeddah video, it might have some parts where it's a little odd, I guess you can say, where certain sounds or whatever of the game are kind of a few seconds late, a few seconds early. It's mainly due to the fact that I had to go back into the replay and get a lot of the audio back that I ended up missing out on in the last episode. So hopefully this episode, I swear to God, if anything else goes wrong, I'm gonna flip the fuck out, but everything should be fine. We should be all good. Speaking of Jeddah, that was the last race. So we made it into Q2 for the very first time, which I thought was a humongous positive and a humongous thing to get. So we ended up getting into Q2. We qualified 13th. We ended up getting up to P12 because of Kimi Antonelli getting a penalty before the race started. So that bumped us up a spot. And yeah, pretty much after that, we kind of rode around in around the 11th to 12th bracket. And, you know, didn't really have a whole lot go on. The pit stops happened, and pretty much after the pit stops, we were kind of flying. We did fly around a lot of slower cars. One of them was our teammate, but we also have fresher tires. He didn't have fresher tires, so that was one of the main reasons why we were able to fly around him and pretty much continue on our run to the points, which we ended up doing that, and we got oh so close to Yuki. We just didn't have enough time, and in all honesty, we ran out of tires probably at, you know, the best time. So even though we didn't get P7, we got another P8 on behalf of Nikola Solov. So all's good there. And now we head to Miami. But another thing to point out, Mercedes ended up grabbing their first win of the season with George Russell, who ended up winning last time out in Saudi Arabia. Oscar Piastri finished second, and Charles Leclerc got third, getting his fourth podium of the season. I love how Leclerc in the game is more consistent than Leclerc is IRL, at least throughout the first 5 races, podium-wise. Let me just clarify. But other than that, though, coming out of Saudi Arabia, or Jeddah, whichever of the two, Oscar Piastri extends his lead ahead of Charles Leclerc in second, who is only 8 points back from him. And you got Lando Norris in P3, 14 back. Max Verstappen in P4, 17 back. And George Russell in 5th, 19 back. There we go. Almost said 21 back, but no, 19 back in P5. And you have Lewis Hamilton 6th, Antonelli in 7th, Nikola Solov in P8, Yuki Tsunoda in P9, and Fernando Alonso in P10. You have Carlos Sainz in 11th, Joshua Dirks in 12th, Pierre Gasly 13th, Esteban Ocon in 14th, who scored his first points in Jeddah, Nico Hulkenberg in 15th, and then it is Albon 16th, Hadjar 17th, Liam Lawson 18th, Stroll 19th, Bortoleto 20th, Jack Doohan 21st, and Oliver Behrman in last and 22nd. 7 drivers without a single point, without a single point scored. We're only 5 races in. We're heading into another sprint race weekend. It is Miami. This was the track where I think VCARB started getting a little bit better, so in IRL, so my guess is it's probably going to get better here in Miami in the game too. We'll see, because they might score some points. Who knows? But then over the constructor side of things, McLaren is still the point leader ahead of Ferrari in P2, followed by Mercedes in 3rd, Red Bull in 4th, ourselves in P5, Aston Martin in 6th, Williams in 7th, Alpine 8th, Haas in 9th, Kicksauber in 10th, and VCARB in 11th. The only team without a point scored, and I'm guessing throughout pretty much the midfield there's going to be a lot of different point scorers. Mark my damn words. And now that I'm actually here on the driver's standing side of things, if we head to season results, I don't actually know, but there's a sprint result tab that you can actually pick, and it shows the previous sprint race results. So yeah, I thought that was actually pretty cool. But I don't, because I had no damn idea about this existing, but now we do. Now we do. And it was the site of Joshua Dirkson's first points finish back in China. So actually really cool that they have that. I really wish though for here that they would have like a tab for finishes that Dirksen got and finishes that Solov got, but it literally is combined our best finish of the season between both drivers, so that's one of the main reasons. Fan rating, we're almost level 2. We did get some messages with our title sponsor loyalty growing. We are able to finally get this owner training thing, which is development analysis, which we are going to get that in. Fan rating, we did get some sentiments or whatever. Pretty much just same old, same old. And then performance-wise, we're actually close to a couple accolades, because workforce, we're almost close to the 420 mark, and we scored our 21st point, or we got up to 21 points scored so far this season, and we are just a little bit under halfway to 50. But I think eventually that's gonna happen. I think it'll happen eventually. So yeah, and then head on over to engineering. There's still someone over here, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. But the beam wing, cable assembly, and the stators are what's going to be coming in, or what we got researching right now. The beam wing should come in before Miami. At the end of last episode, I got the cable assembly, the stators, and the... actually, did I get anything for this? I don't think I actually got anything for durability. I didn't even realize. But we'll start research on this. So all these will come in after Miami. So we do have that, which would be pretty cool. So got that all done. Development wise, we have the other floor stiffening stays being made, and then we have the stay positioning that should be coming in, the pistons and the gearbox improved materials that should be coming in. We're gonna fit those on Solov's car, and then once they come in for Dirksen, we'll fit them on his car. And in the meantime, we're gonna be doing all the other shit too. So yeah, that is essentially how it is all going. I don't really think I missed out on anything, so we're all good there. But yeah, so I'm gonna advance through time a little bit, just by one day, just see if we get these things in, which we get 2 of them.
Hey boss,
which is not bad.
Have you got a moment to look at something?
So we got 2 of them in, which is not bad. We have a personnel facility event, so let's figure out what that is. Request your attendance to resolve an issue. So let's see. It's time to consider annual bonuses for employees. Bonuses boost motivation and help attract future talent. A larger bonus could significantly improve team morale. What should we do? Generous bonus, which is $75,000. Moderate bonus, which is $25,000, or no bonus, but that might get a lot of people to go down. We'll give them a generous one. We're making good profits, so generous bonus. Why not? We'll do that. There you go. Executive decision up, and that's about it. So, yeah, we'll head on down to development. The chassis, we did get that. We didn't get the power. We did not get the pistons, so we're gonna have to get that back in, which means it's gonna have to put off the other pistons that we were initially gonna get in, but whatever. Then we have the gearbox that came in as well. So we'll get the gearbox bit. Do that. We'll do standard. And then we'll go for the floor stiffening stay. And we're going ahead and get that going. So there's those for 20 days. And this should be coming in. Oh, I guess for some reason I couldn't see. But yeah, so pistons are gonna have to wait, unfortunately, for Dirksen, I think. So that's gonna suck. But as we do have these 2 upgrades, we can give it to Solov, so that's what we're gonna end up doing. We'll give both the floor stiffening to Solov and the improved materials to Solov as well. So even though Dirksen is very much off of Solov, I get it. We're still gonna, attempt to make him, equal level, which is why with the facility improvements that I got, the research expansion, which allows us to do that, which will come in after, probably before Miami, we can then start doing this, which allows us to develop 2 upgrades at the same time for Aero, so we can do that. I think it comes in before Miami, right? Engineering facility improvement upgrade. I think it's that. I'm not sure. Well, it says 7 days, so yeah, it's definitely that. So we're going ahead and advance through time. Get the fan outreach. We're gonna have a lot of stuff come in. So we got the owner training actually.
We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Well, I've already got. I put that into Solov. Shut up. All right, owner training. So, did I not do it? Guess I didn't do it. I guess I have to go through at least one more day. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Multiple activities completed. So that's good. We had an owner training program. There it is. Their cable assembly didn't come in. Actually, just continue. Okay, the beam wing did come in. The research expansion came in as well.
This worked out well for us.
So that's good. So got activity completed, facility improvement completed, and the research completed. Another personnel facility event. Staff are thrilled with this year's bonus packages, leading to a noticeable increase in productivity. The generosity of the benefits has also attracted interest from potential hires. We had an extra 250 resource points, and the workforce hire rate is up by 10%, which you love to see. And then there's early talks with Joshua Dirksen. That's gonna be iffy. I'm telling you that right now. But we do get this engineering upgrade, so our research expansion is now level 1. Let's go on ahead and go to, not assign upgrades, but go to development. Not development, it's facility improvements. And we're gonna need this, which allows us to develop 2 upgrades at the same time for the aerodynamic side of things. So we get this, just to improve 2. I don't think we're gonna need more than that. We'll see. But yeah, so we'll get that in. Should be all good. I don't have anything going for this. Probably upgrade intranet. Increase morale in all engineering departments each time you complete a facility upgrade. Yeah, we can do that. So let's get that on for 1 million. And then there's a thing for research up here. The beam wing came in, so we can do the wing mirrors. So let's go on ahead and get that going. Just to cut down on my resource points. The cable assembly didn't come in, so it's still, or didn't research all the way, so it's still researching. So looks to be all good there. Turbo improved materials are going, so that's all good. Yeah, so should be all good there. And then we'll head to the meeting for Joshua Dirksen, which last time we had one for Solov, so now we have one for Joshua. I think it's about the same thing, or I think it's going to be about the same thing for Joshua as it was for Solov last time, but let's see what he wants. Because I know he's definitely getting more and more infuriated with the fact that we're giving Solov the upgrades minus him. So let's see. You have made excellent progress with Joshua, and it's great to have the opportunity for face-to-face chat with them. We've learned what their expectations are, and the proposed contract terms reflect the extent to which our team satisfies there we go, those expectations. Over time, we can hope for them to relax those expectations, which in turn will shift the contract terms to be more favorable to us. So his expectations are 228 engineering workforce, band rating of 3, and the vehicle performance ranking of 7th. And his annual salary is 1.82 mil. Signing bonus 170,000. Team performance clause is finished 7th in constructor standings, or we pay $1 million. So, and the chance to sign up is actually 3% lower than Solov's is. So that's big, but it's definitely doable, I'd have to say. So let's go on ahead and finish the meeting, because I do want to try to keep Dirksen on. I think Solov's a definite yes, we can keep him on, but I want to have both if possible for season 2. Facility cost investigation.
Hey, Chief,
we got that.
We have a part or 2 ready for development because they finished research.
They're all done.
Let's get that in motion, shall we?
They're all done.
Head to engineering for more info.
They're all fucking done, buddy. They're all done. Shush. They're all fucking done. So, yeah. So, that's going to be it for all of that, which is pretty cool. So, now we're going to head to Miami, which is our home race. So, this is going to be an interesting thing to do. Let's go ahead and jump into the race weekend. And last time we played as Solov, so this time we're going to play as Joshua Dirksen. So we're going to see how this all kind of goes for him. So I'm going to go ahead, jump into the race weekend, do practice, do sprint qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the sprint because this is a sprint race weekend.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Piastri, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Antonelli, and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Bortoletto, Alex Albon, and Stroll, Hadjar, Lawson, Nico Hulkenberg, and Ollie Behrman, Sainz, Dirksen, Doohan, and Nicolas Zoloff rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right, so rolling off P20 for the sprint today. Didn't do the greatest in qualifying. Kind of botched the entrance of turn 1 and lost quite a bit of time in sector 1. Gained some of it back in sector 2, but the last down the long straight into the final corner essentially before hitting the stadium section of the track. That one's been pretty tough to get down as of late too. So hopefully today we'll try to learn a little bit more and maybe we'll get it down better. Who knows? But take a look at our strategy. I mean, literally it's just a one stopper, nothing more to it. Apparently my race strategy was so bad that I need 20 extra seconds. Or the personalizes 20 extra seconds. I'm good. I'm gonna try not to push as hard. I'm gonna try not to push as hard. We'll kind of see though how it all kind of goes. It is 10 laps, so a lot can happen in this sprint. So yeah, I think pretty much we're just gonna see what we can do. And sprint racing has been Dirksen, aka whenever we play as Dirksen, it's been our forte with him. So we scored his first series of points in China in the sprint. Now we're gonna try to do it again here today. So hopefully we can make up for the lack of straight line speed with the corners and everything, which the track has a lot of corners, which is nice. It's got it's got one really long straight, one long straight, one regularly long straight, and then one like in between, kind of like in the middle of medium and long straights, which is the front straightaway. So we're gonna see how that all kind of goes today. So hopefully we can make up a lot of time in the slower sections, because that's what's gonna help us today. So let's go on ahead and jump on into this shit. And this is also the first race with the new patch. The Saudi Arabia race, I didn't mention this, but the Saudi Arabia race came out during or well before this patch came out, where the AI are definitely not OP as hell going into corners. So, or OP coming out of corners, I should say, and slow coming in and amazingly fast coming out, or like overpoweredly fast coming out of the corner. So this patch did fix that to where the AI now, they can send it into the corner, but it's going to kill some speed for them. So we're going to see that in action for the first time today. So let's go ahead and see, shall we? So let's go ahead and jump into the sprint and we'll see what happens. Let's go. Well, I'll be damned. P15, I mean, only gained 5 spots, but I'll take it. Better than gaining nothing. Alright, Albon just decided he wanted to go for the block, I guess.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Trying to catch Albon off guard at this fucking rate. I mean, apparently I made contact with him, but I don't even recall that happening. I guess I tapped him going into turn 1 on the start. Hit that fucking curb. Yeah, Albon got a real good run on Stroll. He don't even need the DRS. Holy shit. Almost just locked up my... Or I did lock up my brake, but I almost just fucking rammed into the wall by in doing so. Trying to get like a straight line speed edge on these guys is like a pain, even on an Aston Martin. But we're getting there. Okay, that was beautiful around the outside. I'm just saying, that was gorgeous around the outside of Stroll. Doesn't get any better than this. Oh, shit. Apparently I'm just trying to really get it be on the knife's edge of the fucking track limits, I swear to God. Fucking Bortoletto just rustled his way around fucking Gasly. Probably able to get a good run off that corner if I use that curb. Stroll, I really have no idea where you're going. If you're thinking about passing me, you're definitely not going to do it right there. Stroll is just not being super smart right now. Going for gaps that just plainly don't exist. Gasly got around Bortoletto. Still gonna go out. They're still gonna go at it up here. I think I'm starting to find my rhythm or find my braking zone in that final corner. Just not too sure about it quite yet. Fucking stupid, Stroll? What are you doing? Not clear, dumbass.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, my engine heating up is another... It's just amongst the many of things that is wrong with my car, besides just the overall lack of straight line speed. And tires, too. Oh, real behind.
Green flag.
Something happened to somebody back there. I'm not too sure who it was. Maybe in another Alpine or somebody. It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, let's try and overtake them now.
With fucking what? Sainz is out. Oh, it's Albon's teammate. Yeah, I'm gonna have no DRS for this main straight. I didn't even realize it, but Hadjar, I guess, got around Sainz, or Stroll, excuse me, at some point. They just have no pace. Trying everything I fucking can. It's just not enough, I guess. Tires are fucking shot to hell and back. Can't even keep up with Albon ahead. Or Gasly in the Alpine. Holy shit. Just seeing Albon trying to go for a move on the outside is terrifying. You just don't even know if it's gonna fucking work. Okay, well, I tapped the wall. That's not what I wanted. You can't tell, I am losing my tires. Oh, I am very much losing my tires. Just trying to keep it ahead.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.0 seconds.
Managed to fend off fucking Hulkenberg. Far more better than I thought. Another yellow ahead.
Yellow flag.
Oh, it's for Alonso.
It looks like we might have an issue.
fuck.
Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it. I've got some information on Alonso. Okay, they're out of this race.
And then we apparently have an issue?
Okay, clear.
What's the issue? Okay, thanks Hulkenberg.
Okay, looks like there's a fault with DRS. We're working on
Oh.
a fix.
Perfect, and then I smacked the fucking wall. Probably just out of frustration at this rate. Oh my gosh. We have no speed, and it fucking hurts. No speed, no tires, no nothing. And this piece of fucking bullshit. Or not bullshit, but just piece of shit.
DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out. We can work on a fix remotely.
Well, there's only 2 laps left in this fucking sprint, so... Whatever fix y'all got, it's not gonna, it ain't gonna mean a whole lot. I mean, Hadjar passed me, so... Take that into account.
Okay, mate. Final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Be nice if we didn't have a DRS failure. Just saying. Oh, there that went. And my tires are pretty much shot. Alright. Don't get out of the corner or nothing. Can't believe I fucking saved it. Really nice right now if I can have some DRS. And found the wall again. Charles Leclerc, holy shit, can't say his name properly, wins the Miami GP. I don't even know why I'm defending. I ain't got nothing to fucking gain out of this. That's just not finishing shit is all I want, but I'm gonna finish P16, so yeah, tires are fucking dead. Well, that's good to know for the main race.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
That was a fucking travesty. Holy fuck. That was probably one of the worst sprints I've had in a while. I'm not looking forward to the main race. Alright, well, congratulations to Charles Leclerc on the win in the sprint. This is very not realistic because Ferrari is winning in Miami. Ferrari have literally had one win so far this season. It was the Chinese sprint with Hamilton, and that's it. That's just crazy, though. It's just fucking insane. But congrats to Charles on the P1. Congrats to Oscar Piastri on the P2. And congrats to Max Verstappen on the P3. You got Lewis Hamilton in 4th, Lando Norris in 5th, Yuki Tsunoda in 6th, Russell in 7th, and Kimi Antonelli gets the final point in P8. And there's Ocon P9, Gasly in P10, Albon 11th, Bortoletto in 12th, Hulkenberg 13th, Hadjar 14th, Liam Lawson 15th, ourselves in 16th, Behrman 17th, Stroll 18th, Duhan in 19th, and then Solov in 20th, and then the two DNFs of Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz, the two Spaniards. Wow. Yeah. I feel like if my tires didn't go away, I probably would be in the fight between these three still. But tires just fell away and there's just no getting back at that point. Not really much to do in that regard, but we keep pushing. That's all we can do. But now Oscar leads by 7 ahead of Leclerc, 17 ahead of Lando, 18 ahead of Max, and 24 ahead of Russell. Then there's Hamilton 6, Antonelli 7th, Tsunoda in 8th, Solov 9th, Alonso 10th, Sainz 11th, ourselves, or Dirksen rather, in 12th. Gasly 14th and Ocon 15th, Hulkenberg 16th. So far there is no new point scorers, but something tells me we're gonna have a couple new point scorers in the main race. Just something tells me we're gonna have that. And with the way that the sprint went, I think that's a very, very likely thing to happen.
Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Russell, Tsunoda, Ocon, Hulkenberg, and Pierre Gasly, Behrman, Albon, Lance Stroll, and Hadjar, Dirksen, Antonelli, Nicolas Solov, and Jack Doohan, Lawson, Bortoletto, Sainz, and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right, so rolling off P15 for today's race. No, I did not qualify P15. I got eliminated in Q1 yet again with Dirksen, but really didn't feel like I messed up a whole lot. I just think because of the straights, we were just super, super slow, and we just weren't really able to do much. But with Sainz and Fernando having their penalties, that kind of elevated us a little bit and helped us out. And then some others had some penalties as well, so that kind of propelled us up to P15. But yeah, we initially had qualified P18, so getting 3 spots courtesy of Alonso, Sainz, and Antonelli is really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so that's how that's going. But take a look at the race strategy for today. So got a 2-stopper today, and my guess is every single driver is going to be doing a 2-stopper. So this is definitely going to be an interesting race to see who can manage the tires a bit better, I guess. Unfortunately, I have to stay with the mediums, even though the mediums, quite frankly, fucking suck. Or I just suck around this place. I have no fucking clue anymore. But give it the best shot I got. May not mean much, but I could try. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get a good finish today. Hopefully we can get Dirksen some points, but I'm not gonna hold it, or I'm not gonna hold to that. We'll just kind of see how it all kind of goes. So that's pretty much how we're gonna have this approach. So let's go on ahead and jump on into this race, and let us see what we can do around our home track here in Miami. Let's go. Or rather, the teams. Let's go. So it seems like quite a bit of drivers are going to be starting on the
Conditions look stable at the moment. No
first.
rain currently expected.
So that'll be interesting to see who can manage the tires better, I guess. Because me and Solov are starting on the hards, so I don't know if we got the Ferrari strategist or what, or if maybe the strategy will work out. I'm not sure. I know the hards are probably the better choice to take to the end, but who am I to say? Maybe we've just seen others be successful at the 2-stoppers in previous races that we just think we could do it here in Miami, even though Bahrain and Saudi Arabia are 2 completely different tracks of people doing 2-stoppers and them working. Just saying. Carcass of the tire didn't get heated up as much as I wanted it to, so I mean, it kind of slid throughout that entire first bit. Also feels like it's the more midday here at fucking Miami rather than a cloudy day, because apparently it's supposed to be partial clouds, but I don't know about that. What the fuck are we doing in Hadjar and Albon? What are we doing? Gasly and Behrman, I just now realized. What the fuck? Holy fuck, I got it woe down in time. I kind of shocked myself right there.
We can now use
Holy
DRS.
shit.
DRS now available.
Yeah, I realized that they let off more before they enter the corner. Got a better run on Stroll and Gasly. Ooh-wee. All right, Stroll. Just fucking pinched me down near the fucking wall. Pinch you down near the fucking curb, jackass. Wish I could have, I'm gonna be honest with you, wish I broke his front wing. I wish I did. It's a shame I didn't, but whatever. We continue on. Huh. Ocon on a set of sauces is first tire choice. Yeah, Ocon is not doing too good on the softs. For some reason, I thought it was Behrman that was still ahead of me, but it is very much Ocon on a set of softs that is just not working for his Haas. Definitely not a good look because Season 3 is all dedicated to them. Solov's in the pits. Pretty early on, don't you think?
Okay, Nicola's coming in for his stop now.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened right there, but that was unnecessary for my game to do that. Just froze like 3 separate times. Don't know what that was all about.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Doing the best I can. Yep.
Right, Nicola's in the pits. Nicola is in the pits.
I'm aware. You told me that before. Trust me. I know.
Gap to your teammate behind, 34.2 seconds.
I don't know what happened to Solov, but definitely don't know why he ended up pitting. Probably made contact. That may explain the crunch, probably, that we heard earlier. That may have been him. Phew. I saw Esteban make a fucking terrifying move up there on Hulkenberg. At least he's making it safer this time around. I'm doing this is gonna rope in me and Stroll. How we doing, boys? Doing good on this fine Sunday afternoon? Hope we are. I'm saying Sunday afternoon because that's when the race is taking place. I don't know when the video is going to be uploaded, but I just know that's when it is. Okay. Yep. I went in a little too hot. Oh, Ocon's coming in.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
See, his makes a little bit more sense because he's on a set of softs, and that can't really last that long. Could barely last as long as the medium tire runners, like Hulkenberg. And Stroll, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it. I don't want to pass Hulkenberg on this straight, but I do want to pass him on the next. Just because I know I can hold him off. on the main straight. I know that for a fact that I can hold him off a lot longer. Where are you going? Just following in Hulkenberg's line, and Stroll's just like, oh, there's a spot up here. No, there's not.
The track is clear, green flag.
They're all behind. For whom, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just going way too hot into that final corner. Oh, there goes Albon.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Is Albon ever going to score a fucking point this season? 2 sprints and 6 races deep and no points for him. What the hell? It's very not so realistic game, I'm just saying. I wanna update that shit. There goes Hulkenberg in. Stroll's in, Behrman's in, Russell, Verstappen.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 7.0 seconds.
I think it might be better if I just pit now.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Gotta say, please fucking respond, somebody. Sonoda's coming in. Alright. There. Sonoda pitted for the softs? What? Okay, well, a good amount of drivers are coming in with me. I don't know, I think it's better if I just do this.
Okay, off we go, back
Nice.
into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
There we go, got out ahead of Stroll again. Stroll is probably super sick and tired of looking at my rear end, but I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about him or his opinion on what he thinks.
This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road.
Well, the hope is maybe I can get around Liam. I'm just not too sure. It may have been a blessing or a not so good decision to pit early, but we'll see as the race winds down. Bortoletto came in, so that's nice.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Why is Liam slow as balls? What the fuck? Liam was super fucking slow through that section, or that series of corners. Just kind of like caught off guard by it, like, what the fuck's going on here with Liam? Yeah, he is so slow through here, what the fuck? But then we get to the straight and he just fucking powers on. I've got nothing because I don't got a battery to fucking play with.
The car ahead's starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now.
Probably also doesn't help that I just have 0 straight line speed, so that could do it. I'm sorry, I just need to get around Liam. Liam's just too fucking slow.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
If he's gonna continue to be that fucking slow through that series of corners, I may as well just pass him now. Doesn't mean he's gonna get back around me though. He could push me for all I fucking care. My engine is hot. Almost keeps hitting the fucking 300 degrees Fahrenheit mark. Just haven't been able to shake Stroll this like entire time, which is insane. Are the leaders pitting again? I guess it makes sense because they're... I guess they ran longer on their set. Yeah, there's Norris.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.3 seconds.
Pretty odd how he was the only one of the leaders to pit. I don't know, it's just a little bit odd. The way I kind of like cut down or whatever coming out of that corner was beautiful. Picture perfect. Actually, in all honesty, might just let Norris on by. He can catch me before the corner here, so. I'm not gonna pass him. I just want to use it. I just want to utilize him for my DRS. See if he can maybe get me a little bit closer to Ocon up ahead. He just might, but we'll see. Solov's in again. Well, I couldn't keep up with Lando, but it's okay. Back-to-back times it tells me that fucking Solov's pitting. I get it. I know he's pitting. You don't have to tell me again. I already know.
Right, Nicola's in the pits. Nicola is in the pits.
Got a couple leaders pitting too. Apart from just Lando. Ocon's in now. I don't pit for another 4 laps. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Sonoda was the Red Bull that pitted. To be honest with you, was a little bit disappointed of the way I got out of that corner, so I would just best if I let Yuki on by. But not Stroll, because fuck Stroll. But the sun's getting more out there, so... pay attention. Track gonna get grippier. The more the sun comes out. I think it's about that time to pit.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
It's just better. To a better alternative than staying out and whatnot. I don't really know who else behind me, if any of them are gonna pit, so we'll see. I don't know if Kimmy or Carlos are gonna pit, so. Man, this race has been fucking something, hasn't it? Holy shit. Hulkenberg came in. There we go. Behrman even came in, and so did Sainz. Okay. And Alonso. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh shit, Oliver got held up. So was Hulkenberg.
Right, let's go.
Nice.
Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Stroll may have jumped me, but I feel like I can get him back. He's on a harder, way harder tire than I am, so. See, this is the thing. Him and Liam through here, though, are so damn slow. Move out the way, I'm here.
Nice move, good job.
If you're not gonna fucking leave the gap open when I'm there, then fuck off then. Just force you up the track. Stay closer to Liam. Am I gonna be able to pass him? Probably not. Probably, maybe. Yep. Got right around the outside of him. Bortoletto and Antonelli pitted.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Can I go catch these guys ahead of me? I got 9 laps to do it. I think I can. The 3 of them up ahead can just get racy enough. Could definitely fucking pass all of them. Behrman might score his first points though, so pay attention to that. Damn, I've caught these 2 Haas's. Holy shit, what's happened to Ocon? He's like he's like been the main problem so far today. I think he's just his own worst enemy, but what the fuck has happened with Ocon? Okay, Ocon is like being Liam. He's super fucking slow through these corners. He's got an issue. Okay, I'm about to have an issue because somehow I did not damage my front wing in that. I just slammed into the back of Behrman and I got nothing for it. I think Ocon is legitimately got a broken front wing. Yeah, he's slow as fuck. Yeah, there he goes. I was about to say, if he does not pull off into the pits, then he's got a problem with his car, but he pulled off, so it's good on him. A little bit wide through there, but we're good. Solove's back in the pits. You'd say I'm shocked, but I'm not.
Okay, Nicola's coming in for his stop now.
In all honesty, just staying behind Behrman would be the best case scenario, but I'm somebody that wants to go for more points, more opportunities. Nope. Just doing the best I can to stay glued to the back bumper of Behrman as I just drifted out of that corner. Probably one of the worst mistakes I could have done right there. Got 4 more laps, and Antonelli is now going at it on fucking signs as I apparently missed my turn 1. Holy shit, that was bad. Probably the worst entry into turn 1 I've had at this entire race. Besides my qualifying run. I should have gotten DRS from that, I'm just saying. I should have gotten DRS from that. Kimmy did it. You did that your fucking self, buddy. Holy fuck. Just kept turning into me the entire fucking time, bro. Come on. I got Fernando behind me. Nope. Okay. Car just doesn't want to turn anymore, apparently. Oh, Fernando's coming in. That contact really did a whole lot of damage.
Final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 34.8 seconds.
I mean, Kimmy's out here running with a fucking plate missing on his front wing. I can't turn worth a shit in this piece of shit car. The fucking right side tires are just dead. Holy shit, Lewis Hamilton won in a Ferrari. That is a sentence I never thought I'd say. Hold on to this last fucking point. I don't care what anybody tells me. And, well, Kimmy can't get any DRS on me, so I'm good. I am all good. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking... just... P10. I don't even know what to say. Just, wow.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Just fucking wow. Point on the board, but Jesus Christ, dude. The shit that I had to go through just to get this one singular point.
And as we've
Don't really
said
know if it was
so
worth
many
it.
times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
Well, it all came good in the end for them, but it wasn't an easy start. Not the most straightforward of days, but I think it shows great strength in an athlete as a driver when you can overcome a day like this and walk away still with a victory.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky 3 today, here's the podium waiting for them. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with a trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory.
I don't really have any words for what happened. Went through hell to get a P10 to get a point, but good of the Lord Almighty. Just the shit that I went through to get this 1 point was insane. Said it before, but I'll say it again. It's just crazy. But got a Ferrari 1-2 with Hamilton winning and Leclerc finishing second. So congratulations to both of them. And congrats to Max in the third. Oscar P4. He's going to be 1 point ahead of Charles now. Russell P5. Yuki Tsunoda P6. Lando Norris in 7th. Hulkenberg 8th. Oliver Behrman P9. So that's another new point scorer. And Joshua Dirksen ourselves P10. Not bad. Did not deserve it whatsoever. Carlos Sainz at 11th. Gabriel Bortoleto in 12th. Kimi Antonelli in 13th. Stroll 14th. Liam in 15th. Hadjar 16th. Gasly 17th. Fernando Alonso 18th. Solov in 19th. And then Esteban Ocon 20th. Jack Doohan 21st. And Alexander Albon the only DNF. Ocon made 4 stops. Jesus Christ, dude. But him and Doohan fell a lap down, so... yeah, that's crazy. That is just insane. We'll take a look at the standings now, coming out of today's race. So, like I said, had a feeling, I thought, or I was saying that Oscar's going to be 1 point ahead of Charles coming out of today, and he is. So 1 point separates the top 2 positions. You got Max Verstappen in P3, 15 back, Lando in 4th, 23 back, Russell in 5th, 26 back, and Hamilton in 6th, 30 back. Then you got Yuki Tsunoda in 7th, Kimi Antonelli in P8, Nicolas Solov in P9, Fernando Alonso in 10th, Carlos Sainz in 11th, Joshua Dirksen in 12th, Nico Hulkenberg in 13th, Pierre Gasly 14th, Esteban Ocon 15th, and now Oliver Behrman P16th. So Haas have scored more points than Alpine, and 1 point below Kick Sauber. And then it's Albon, Hadjar, Bortoleto, Stroll, Lawson, and Doohan, the only 6 that have not scored a point so far this season. But still a long ways to go. Still a lot can happen. So that's the main thing that matters, you know? In the constructors, McLaren is ahead by 8 ahead of Ferrari in 2nd, followed by Red Bull in 3rd, Mercedes 4th, themselves in 5th, Aston 6th, Williams 7th, Kick Sauber 8th, Haas in 9th, and the Alpine team in 10th, and V-Carb still with a big fat gigantic goose egg down in P11, so not looking too good for him, but maybe something will turn around for him, who knows. And then here's the weekend stuff. So Leclerc, so what's funny is actually Ferrari swept everything. The pole, the fastest laps in practice, the pole in the sprint, pole in the main race, the sprint race win with Charles, and the main race win with Hamilton. So very unrealistic. But whatever, we're not about realism. We're about some things making sense. I don't know. But yeah, so really solid day today. And like I said, I did not deserve a P10, but I'll take it. Just, ugh. We need more horsepower. That's what we need in both cars, not just Joshua's, in both cars. Somehow Joshua was the only one that got damaged. I thought with Nicola pitting 4 separate times that, or 3 separate times, that he would be a good chunk of the repairs, but nope, not this time. Which is good. Fan sentiment. Oh my god, we're so close to level 2. See what kind of shit we got. Do we have any messages? What was a good feeling when the team get positive race results, even more so given their car's current performance? I want to see them getting more top 10s where the points are at after all. Once again, not accepting the fact that we got a top 10 in the first place, because we did get a top 10. We literally finished 10th. He's probably talking about the sprint where we didn't finish at all in the top 10. So fuck off. And fuck you. The research for the stuff came in.
Hey, Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them.
Yay!
We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Alright, let me see the research. So here we go. That's still coming in, but that's still coming in. Zatters came in, so that's good. We have an ERS upgrade. Let's get an ECU upgrade while we're at it. Bam! Perfect. Durability. Turbo improved materials. Done. head down to MGUH, or no, MGUK, because I got a discount. Bam, on it. I need to turn down the music because this music is obnoxiously fucking loud. I said this at the end of the last episode, but y'all couldn't fucking hear it. I turned the music up for when it's like race week, because you guys literally can't hear the music, but in the menus it is so fucking loud. No matter what I do, it's blaring my eardrums. I fucking hate it. But we got those researches done. Development wise, this shit's been paused. All this has actually been paused. Why has it been paused? Why does it get paused? I'm not too sure why it gets paused. Is it because of the facility improvements? Is that what it is? Or am I just forgetting something? Because I know Dirksen would love those upgrades, I'm just saying. Solov would definitely, or not Solov, but Dirksen would definitely love whatever upgrades that I gave fucking Solov, which I think was... Actually, no, I know what it is, because if I go to development, it's literally the floor stiffening stays, the stay positioning, and the pistons. No, we never got the pistons. But it's the improved, the improved gearbox, but they're just frozen. What is it? After races where your vehicle sustains significant damage, engineers will prioritize repairs, temporarily halting all ongoing developments. It's crucial to avoid such interruptions when possible to avoid. Oh, so that's why it's paused, because of the damages on the car. Right. So is that not gonna come in then? Oh no, it says the cable assembly and the piston is gonna come in, and the wing mirrors. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So wait, the stiffening stays and the stay positions won't come in then. Fuck. Okay. Well, that blows. What's this? Points on the board. Yep, we got points. Yep. Just doing what we can as a fucking with a shitty car. Department focus. Power and arrow. I do the advertising, but I don't want to do the advertising. I need to focus on that shit. It's fucking powertrain. Yeah, sure. I don't even know. Just do all power. I need power. That's all I need. I need fucking power. Do this driver wellness thing, and then do the driver performance reviews. Facility cost investigation. I don't think we need that. Let's do fan outreach, merchandise push, and then sponsor discovery. Even though we can't put more sponsors on the car, because we need our fan rating to go up, but the more that we can get it to go up, the better. So, I think that's what we're going to do. And then as time kind of goes by, we'll be able to afford more people. I'm also hoping that Imola will go well for us next time out, because there doesn't have that many long straights. It's also one of those shorter tracks, so I'm gonna hope that Imola is really, really nice to us. I'm also gonna hope those fucking pistons come in. Oh my god, we just need more fucking horsepower, dude. We just need more. I'm so tired of not having fucking anything. Nothing on the straights. I'm tired of it. Give me fucking more. But that'll do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification button below for some more. Next race is Imola. We'll see how that all goes. And I'm hoping that we run just as good there as we have been running as of recent. So ever since really Bahrain, yeah. So hopefully we can do good in Imola, because we're on a string of points finishes between Dirksen and Solov. So let's keep it that way. But I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. I love y'all, and goodbye.